Nearly a week into a strike by LCBO workers that has shut down liquor stores across our province, we're hearing from Premier Doug Ford today about this job action. Chris Glover joins us now from Etobicoke, where the Premier spoke to reporters a short time ago. And Chris, what did the Premier have to say about the LCBO strike?
Well, the Premier was clear, he was specific, and he repeated it multiple times. Doug Ford says that his plan to modernize the alcohol retail model in Ontario does not have to do with killing the LCBO. He says he has no interest in privatizing the LCBO and he wants to keep it public. He said that he's not trying to undermine the LCBO either amid the ongoing contract negotiations that are happening as a strike takes place that started at the end of last week. Doug Ford was obviously forced to address those allegations after he had released a video that talked about a searchable map of alternatives to the LCBO, where people could find the hundreds of other options that they have due to the fact that the LCBO locations are shuttered right across the province. Ford said that that map was about showing people where they could go, and it was also about showing people the strength of Ontario's alcohol retail market already. He said, though, that the LCBO is unique. It will continue to be the exclusive wholesaler, and it has the biggest footprint of any retail space in the province, obviously. He also said it has the best employees, and he said that it would continue to be competitive even in the reconfiguration, the modernization model that he has planned for Ontario, which allows easier sale of alcohol and more locations for especially ready-to-serve alcohol as well. And Ford said that he's also seemingly going around the negotiation table, going directly to workers, trying to hear their concerns, some of them on the picket lines themselves. And he said that the concerns that he continues to hear from those people is around wages, benefits, and also job security. And Ford says that the LCBO offer that came forward addresses all of those issues. The union, though, says a major sticking point for them is the ready-to-serve alcoholic beverages being available in places like convenience stores. The union says that that puts jobs at risk. But Doug Ford again today saying that that is a non-negotiable issue. I want you to listen to what the Premier had to say about those ready-to-serve drinks.
They want to negotiate over RTD, the deal's off. I'm going to repeat that. That ship has sailed. I've told the employees that the deal is off. It represents a very small percentage of overall sales, and we're putting those into retail. We're putting them in LCBO and convenience stores. And you can't compare a cooler to a bottle of vodka or a bottle of whiskey. Again, RTD is off the table. Let me be very clear. It's done, it's gone. That ship has sailed, it's halfway across Lake Ontario, and it's done.
And to continue that tough talk, he said that the province is also forging ahead with those ready-to-serve drinks, and they will be available in grocery stores starting next month, Dwight.
Well, Chris, a temporary plan to help the restaurant industry was supposed to kick in today, but that's not happening now?
No, that's right. So 5 stores were supposed to be open for wholesalers who were going to be buying in person at those 5 locations. That plan, though, was canceled. There was a fear around picketing, according to the LCBO. But Restaurants Canada says it is a critical piece that those wholesalers, those restaurants, those bars are able to have a place where they can go and buy in person. They say that they are becoming increasingly concerned about their members, bars and restaurants, having access to good regular supply amid this ongoing strike. And I asked the Premier today what his backup plan was if those 5 stores where wholesalers would be able to go in person, if that's not happening, what's the backup plan? And today Ford didn't offer a backup plan, but he did applaud the restaurant and bar industry for their patience. And he also said that they can continue to get those things online. But that is part of the problem. Here's more from Restaurants Canada.
You know that LCBO has made efforts to stock up on their top 128 SKUs. which again is a positive. So, we're hopeful that the supply will be there. But what we're not seeing is that inventory coming into the online system. So when our members are logging in, or anybody's logging in, trying to find supply on some of the most common products that they need, they're having trouble locating it. We're already seeing that. And what we are concerned about is as we go further down the line, we don't expect these problems to get better. And we are concerned that if it is a prolonged strike, that there will be access to supply issues. And we're very concerned about that. And, for an industry where you've got so many people who are really just hanging on by a thread, we absolutely need something to happen quickly so that this can get resolved.
And so Doug Ford said that he also is concerned about this. He's concerned what would happen for bars and restaurants. He said that they can use the online system, but more than anything, he says that he just hopes that there is a deal that's reached soon between the LCBO and its workers. And he says that he thinks a deal is very close. Dwight?
Thanks, Chris.